Episode 19, Chaos for Opening Segment. The arena is filled with the eerie glow of purple slime dripping from the ceiling, and the walls are lined with thousands of VHS tapes. The crowd buzzes with anticipation as Lady Gaga steps into the ring, microphone in hand. Tonight, I will show you the true power of my magic. She raises her hands and chants an incantation. Suddenly, Bars' sister, seated in the front row, transforms into a box of frosted cookies. The crowd gasps in shock. The random kid, managed by Bobby Heenan, runs over, attempting to eat the cookies. Bars storms over, slapping the kid away and grabbing a microphone. Bars, Gaga, you've gone too far this time. Turn my sister back right now. Bobby Heenan steps into the ring, defending his kid. You think you can just slap a kid? You've got another thing coming. Don't ever lay a hand on my client. The tension escalates as Jeff Jarrett makes his way through the crowd, throwing boiled eggs at Bars. Hey, Bars, how do you like your eggs now? As Bars tries to dodge the eggs, Norm walks out, holding a beer. Can I get a drink here? This is better than Cheers. Suddenly, Eric Matthews and the Mummy enter the arena. Free pizza to anyone who can knock out Mike Tyson. Bars, furious about the boiled eggs, charges backstage. Moments later, he returns, dragging a bewildered Mike Tyson into the ring. The crowd is on their feet, cheering as Bars delivers a knockout punch, flooring Tyson. As the crowd erupts, Dolly Parton's music hits, and she comes out, looking determined. Dolly Parton, Bars, you think you're tough? Let's see how tough you are. Dolly kicks Bars below the belt and locks him in a figure-4 leg lock. Bars screams in pain, but before things can escalate further, Elvira rushes out to save Bars, getting into a fistfight with Dolly. The two women brawl ferociously, trading punches and slaps. The chaos continues as the crowd is on the edge of their seats. The ring is a whirlwind of action, with Bars struggling to break free from Dolly's hold and Elvira battling Dolly fiercely. Jim Ross, this is absolute madness. Lady Gaga's spell, Jeff Jarrett's egg attack, and now this brawl. What's next? Dude, this is totally insane. I've never seen anything like it. The cameras catch the action from multiple angles, showcasing the intensity of the brawl. Just as things seem to reach a boiling point, the show goes to a commercial break, leaving the audience in suspense. Commercial break. Note, the script # episode 19, Chaos Reigns, segment 2. The show returns from commercial break to the ongoing chaos in the ring. Mike Tyson remains knocked out, with his pigeons trying to help him up. The brawl between Elvira and Dolly Parton continues fiercely, while Bars struggles to recover from Dolly's attack. Suddenly, the golf cart stable crashes through the arena wall, driving golf carts and accompanied by thousands of ancient Sumerians carrying chainsaws. The crowd is in utter disbelief as the mayhem escalates. John 4:20, the golf cart is here to roll the world's biggest joint, and we're smoking it with everyone in this ring except Jeff Jarrett. The Iron Sheik grabs a microphone and cuts a shoot promo on Jeff Jarrett, who stands there looking smug. Jeff Jarrett, you jabroni, you're nothing but trash. As the tension heightens, the random kid runs up and urinates on the still unconscious Mike Tyson, then grabs a microphone and shouts. Tyson, I challenge you to a title match tonight. Out of nowhere, the Minotaur roars, demanding a sandwich or threatening to destroy the kid. Bobby Heenan quickly improvises, holding a seance to call upon the help of Andre the Giant. The ghost of Andre the Giant materializes, attacking the Minotaur to protect the random kid. Just then, in an unbelievable turn of events, Oceanic Flight 815 crashes through the ceiling, crushing random fans. The survivors of the crash emerge from the wreckage, looking bewildered but ready to fight. They engage the Sumerians in an all-out brawl, adding to the chaos. Suddenly, Vegeta's music hits, and he makes a dramatic entrance. The crowd roars as he steps into the chaos, looking determined. Tyson, I want a title shot right now. Bars, you're irrelevant. Before things can spiral further out of control, Lady Gaga raises her hands and chants a powerful spell, casting a calming aura over everyone. The brawlers, fighters, and the bewildered survivors slowly back off and head to the locker rooms, allowing the show to proceed. I've seen a lot in my time, but this is something else entirely. What a night of chaos. Dude, that was totally wild. Gaga's magic is the only thing that could stop madness. As the dust settles, the ring clears, and the show transitions to the next segment, leaving the audience in awe of the sheer pandemonium they've just witnessed. Episode 19, Chaos Reigns. Segment 1. As the show resumes, the camera pans around the arena, revealing the survivors of Oceanic Flight 815 from Lost, setting up camp amongst the audience and on the stage. They appear disoriented but determined, creating makeshift shelters and preparing for what's to come. Match 1, 100 light tubes. Mouncer. The following contest is a 100 light tubes match. Introducing first from Queens, New York, 50 Cent. 50 Cent makes his entrance, looking intense and ready for the brutal match ahead. The crowd cheers loudly as he steps into the ring. And his opponent from San Fernando, California, Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul dances her way to the ring, her agility and showmanship on full display. The crowd erupts with applause as she enters the ring, ready to face the challenge. The bell rings and the match begins. 50 Cent uses his strength to dominate early, but Paula Abdul's agility and quickness keep her in the fight. The two competitors exchange blows, smashing light tubes over each other in a fast-paced, high-energy match. The crowd is on the edge of their seats as the brutal battle continues. At one point, Paula Abdul leaps off the top rope, aiming to take down 50 Cent. But 50 Cent catches her mid-air and smashes a light tube over her head, sending shards flying. He then picks her up and slams her onto a board covered in mouse traps, causing the traps to snap shut with loud clicks. Jim Ross. Good God Almighty, the brutality in this match is off the charts. Dude, 50 Cent is on a rampage. 50 Cent covers Paula Abdul for the pin, and the referee counts to 3. Result, 50 Cent wins by pinfall. Post-match, as 50 Cent celebrates his victory, Bobby Budnick enters the ring with a microphone ready to conduct an interview. Bobby Budnick. 50 Cent, you just put on an incredible performance. What's next for you? Budnick, I'm not done yet. I want a debate with President Freddy Krueger. Let's see if he has the guts to face me. Suddenly, without warning, Bobby Budnick slaps 50 Cent across the face. The crowd gasps in shock as 50 Cent glares at Budnick, fury in his eyes. The two men then engage in a fierce pull-apart brawl with security rushing in to separate them. What on earth is Bobby Budnick thinking? He's just provoked one of the toughest men in the business. This is insane. Budnick's got guts. I'll give him that. The camera captures the chaos in the ring as 50 Cent and Bobby Budnick are finally pulled apart by security. The tension is palpable as the show heads to commercial break, that leaving the audience buzzing with excitement. Segment 2, Pre-Match Promo. The camera cuts to the backstage area where Billy Gunn stands, ready to address the audience. He looks fired up and holds a microphone tightly in his hand. I've had it up to here with the lack of TV time I've been getting. The golf cart thinks they can roll in and take over? Not on my watch. Tonight, I'm taking on Gary Busey and his goon squad. It's time to remind everyone why they call me the Badass. Match 2, Badass Billy Gunn versus Gary Busey. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, Badass Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn makes his way to the ring, the crowd cheering loudly as he high-fives fans and pumps himself up. And his opponent, accompanied by the Iron Sheik, John 420, the Minotaur, and the ancient Sumerians wielding chainsaws from Malibu, California, weighing in at 180 pounds, Gary Busey. Gary Busey enters the arena in a golf cart driven by the Iron Sheik, with John 420 and the Minotaur walking beside them. The ancient Sumerians follow, menacingly brandishing chainsaws. The crowd is a mix of boos and nervous laughter as they make their way to the ring. The bell rings and the match begins. Billy Gunn immediately takes control, using his power and experience to dominate Gary Busey. He delivers a series of punches and slams, showing his frustration and determination. Billy Gunn is on fire tonight. He's not holding back against Gary Busey. Pauly Shore, Busey better watch out, dude. Gary Busey, with his unpredictable and erratic style, manages to land some hits, catching Gunn off guard. He uses wild, unorthodox moves, but Gunn quickly regains control. The Iron Sheik, John 420, and the Minotaur attempt to interfere. but Billy Gunn fights them off one by one. The ancient Sumerians with chainsaws are held at bay by the referees and security. Jim Ross, Billy Gunn is taking on the entire golf cart stable. This is incredible. Go, Billy, go. Billy Gunn sets up for his finishing move, the Faymasser. He nails Gary Busey with it in the center of the ring and goes for the pin. The referee counts to 3. Result: Billy Gunn wins by pinfall. Post-match, Billy Gunn stands tall, celebrating his victory as the crowd cheers wildly. The Iron Sheik and his cohorts retreat, dragging a dazed Gary Busey with them. Gunn climbs the turnbuckle, raising his arms in triumph. Billy Gunn has made a statement here tonight. He overcame the odds and defeated Gary Busey and his entire crew. That's what you call a badass victory, bro. The camera captures Billy Gunn's celebration as the show heads to commercial break, leaving the audience energized and excited for what's to come next. Commercial break. Nash segment 3. Match 3. Bart Gunn versus Cory Matthews, accompanied by the Moose in a brawl for all. The arena is filled with anticipation as the lights dim and the competitors make their entrances. Cory Matthews walks to the ring, looking determined despite the odds, accompanied by the Moose. The crowd cheers for Cory, hoping for an underdog victory. Bart Gunn follows, exuding confidence as he prepares for the brawl. Announcer: the following contest is a brawl for all match. Introducing first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, accompanied by the Moose, Cory Matthews, and his opponent from Orlando, Florida, Bart Gunn. The bell rings, and the match begins with both men circling each other, fists raised. Cory, trying to use his speed, lands a few quick jabs, but Bart Gunn responds with a powerful right hook, staggering Cory. The Moose watches from ringside, roaring in support of Cory. Jim Ross: Cory Matthews is showing a lot of heart, but Bart Gunn is a seasoned brawler. Pauly Shore: come on, Cory. You can do it, dude. Cory, regaining his composure, charges at Bart, landing a series of body shots. Bart Gunn, unfazed, counters with a devastating uppercut, sending Cory to the mat. Cory struggles to get back on his feet as the Moose roars encouragement from ringside. Cory manages to stand, but Bart Gunn lands a vicious left hook, knocking Cory out cold. Here is your winner by knockout, Bart Gunn. Post-match, Bart Gunn stands victorious, raising his arms in triumph. The crowd gives a mixed reaction, some cheering for the display of strength while others boo the defeat of their beloved Cory. Suddenly, Gary Busey appears on the stage, flanked by the Iron Sheik and John 420 driving their golf cart. Gary Busey: Bart Gunn, you were impressive out there. How'd you like to join the golf cart stable and ride with the wild ones? Bart Gunn, intrigued, nods in agreement as the crowd buzzes with excitement. As Bart Gunn walks towards the golf cart, the Titantron flickers to life, showing Topanga, under Gaga's spell, laughing maniacally at Cory's misfortune. Topanga: oh, Cory, you never stood a chance. The screen fades as Cory is helped to the back by the Moose, the crowd showing their support with applause and cheers. Jim Ross: folks, this has been a wild night already, and there's still more to come. Stick around, dudes. It's only going to get crazier from here. The scene transitions to the backstage area as the show continues. Segment 4. Joint smoking contest, John 420 versus Silent Bob. The camera pans to the ring, where a table is set up with rolling papers, marijuana, and various smoking paraphernalia. The crowd buzzes with anticipation for this unconventional contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a joint smoking contest. Introducing first, representing the golf cart stable, John 420. John 420 makes his way to the ring, accompanied by the Iron Sheik, the Minotaur, and a cloud of smoke. He receives a mix of boos and cheers from the crowd, embodying his rebellious persona. Announcer: and his opponent from Leonardo, New Jersey, Silent Bob. Silent Bob, accompanied by Jay, walks to the ring, nodding to the fans and giving a silent thumbs up. Contest begins. The referee explains the rules. Each competitor must roll and smoke the biggest joint they can in a set amount of time. The crowd cheers as both men take their places at the table. Jim Ross: this is certainly a unique contest, folks. Let's see who can roll the best joint. Dude, this is going to be epic. The contest begins with both John 420 and Silent Bob expertly rolling their joints. The crowd watches intently, some cheering for John 420 and others for Silent Bob. John 420 finishes his joint first, lighting it up, lighting it up and taking a deep drag. Silent Bob follows closely, lighting his joint and taking a long puff. The crowd goes wild as both men continue to smoke, trying to outdo each other. Just as the contest reaches its peak, Joey Tribbiani, carrying a large pitcher of water, stumbles into the ring. Joey Tribbiani, "Hey guys, I brought some water." Whoa! Joey trips, spilling the water all over the table and the joints. The smoke fizzles out, and the contest is abruptly halted. No contest due to interference. Aftermath, John 4420 and Silent Bob look at the drenched joints in disbelief. The crowd boos and laughs at the unexpected turn of events. Well, folks, it looks like this joint smoking contest is a no contest thanks to Joey Tribbiani's clumsiness. Dude, what a bummer. But hey, accidents happen. John 420, clearly irritated, grabs a microphone. "Joey, you just ruined our contest. Next time, stay out of our business." Silent Bob simply nods in agreement, giving Joey a disapproving look. Joey shrugs apologetically, trying to dry off the table with his shirt. Jim Ross. It looks like tensions are rising between these competitors. Who knows what will happen next? The camera captures the frustrated expressions of John 420 and Silent Bob as the show heads to a commercial break, leaving the audience wondering what will unfold in the coming segments. Commercial break, match 4. The Sumerians versus TMNT and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The arena lights dim as ancient Sumerian music plays, signaling the entrance of the Sumerians. The crowd buzzes with a mix of curiosity and excitement as the Sumerians carrying chainsaws make their way to the ring. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, introducing first, representing the golf cart stable, the Sumerians. The Sumerians enter the ring, their presence both intimidating and mysterious. The crowd erupts as the familiar theme of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles blares through the speakers, and their opponents, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The TMNT, minus Leonardo, and the Power Rangers rush to the ring, ready for battle. The crowd is on their feet, cheering for the beloved heroes. Match begins. And the match erupts into chaos. The Sumerians swing their chainsaws wildly, but the Rangers and Turtles use their agility to dodge the attacks. Michelangelo and Donatello team up with the Red and Blue Rangers to take down one of the Sumerians with a combination of high-flying kicks and flips. This match is absolute chaos. The Turtles and Rangers are showing incredible teamwork. Totally gnarly, dude. They're taking it to the Sumerians. The action spills outside the ring as the Green Ranger and Raphael double-team another Sumerian, sending him crashing into the barricade. Back in the ring, the Pink Ranger lands a perfect moonsault on a Sumerian, followed by a pin attempt. The referee counts to 3, and the crowd erupts. Result: TMNT and Power Rangers win by pinfall. Post-match. As the TMNT and Power Rangers celebrate their victory, the lights suddenly go out. A spotlight shines on the rafters, revealing Leonardo smirking down at his former teammates. You thought you could win without me? Think again. Leonardo leaps from the rafters, ambushing the Turtles. The arena is thrown into chaos as Shredder's module crashes through the wall, accompanied by a loud explosion. Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, Taka, and Razar emerge from the wreckage, charging towards the ring. My God, it's Shredder and his henchmen. This is absolute mayhem. Dude, this is insane. Shredder and his forces brutally attack the Turtles and the Rangers, laying waste to everyone in their path. The Power Rangers attempt to fight back, but are quickly overwhelmed by the sheer force of Shredder's gang. The scene descends into utter chaos as the villains continue their assault. Leonardo and Shredder stand tall amidst the destruction, smirking as they survey the carnage. This is just the beginning. Prepare for the end of your heroes. The camera captures the devastated Turtles and Rangers as the segment ends, leaving the audience in shock and eager to see what. Segment 6. Match 5, Tag Team Championship, Woody and Buzz Lightyear C versus Scott Steiner's Rabid Tigers. The arena lights dim as an ominous growl echoes through the speakers, signaling the entrance of Scott Steiner's Rabid Tigers. The crowd is both excited and terrified as the fierce Tigers make their way to the ring, accompanied by Steiner. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, representing Scott Steiner, the Rabid Tigers. The Tigers enter the ring, snarling and pacing with raw power. The crowd roars as the familiar theme of Toy Story blares through the speakers. Announcer, and their opponents, the reigning Tag Team Champions, Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Woody and Buzz, despite their obvious tension, make their way to the ring. They high-five fans, but the tension between them is palpable. Match begins. The bell rings, and the match erupts into chaos. The rabid tigers immediately use their raw power, pouncing on Woody and Buzz. Despite their differences, Woody and Buzz are forced to work together, using their agility and teamwork to fight off the tigers. This match is absolute chaos. Woody and Buzz are doing their best, but the tigers are relentless. Dude, those tigers are like totally ferocious. The action is wild, with Woody and Buzz hitting their signature moves, but the tigers' sheer power is overwhelming. At one point, Woody accidentally clotheslines Buzz, causing further friction between the two. Woody and Buzz can't seem to get on the same page. They need to work together, man. Ending in a shocking turn of events, the Tigers manage to corner Buzz, hitting a devastating double-team mauling. Woody tries to intervene but is too late. The referee counts to 3, and the Tigers are declared the new Tag Team Champions. Result, Scott Steiner's Tigers win the Tag Team Championships. Post-match. The crowd is stunned as the Tigers celebrate their victory, growling and prowling around the ring with their new titles. Scott Steiner grabs a microphone, his face filled with disdain. Management, Freddie, Rita, Scully, Eric Matthews, you all are trash. You let this happen. And Elvira, you think you're something special? You're nothing compared to my freaks. Steiner continues to berate management, leaving no one spared from his scathing words. This is just the beginning. My Tigers are unstoppable, and there's nothing any of you can do about it. Steiner's got a lot to say tonight, and he's not holding back. Dude, he's on a rampage. The segment ends with Steiner and his Tigers standing tall in the ring, holding their newly won titles as the crowd reacts with a mix of shock and anger. The camera captures the defeated looks on Woody and Buzz's faces as they head backstage, still bickering. Segment 7. The camera zooms in on the ring where Woody is still reeling from the brutal match against Scott Steiner's rabid Tigers. The crowd's chatter turns to a roar as Freddy Krueger's music hits and the arena lights flicker ominously. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of 1412 Wrestling, Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger makes his way to the ring, his trademark glove gleaming under the arena lights. He grabs a microphone, looking down at the battered Woody with a sinister smile. Freddy Krueger. Well, Woody. Tough night, huh? But I'm afraid it's about to get a whole lot tougher. See, I've decided that you're going to compete in another match right now. Woody, struggling to stand, glares at Freddy with defiance. Woody, what? You can't be serious. I just went through a war out here. Freddy chuckles darkly, shaking his head. Oh, I'm dead serious. And here's the stipulation. If you beat Magikarp, then that flopping fish is fired. But if you lose, well, Woody, you're fired. The crowd gasps at the high stakes as Magikarp's entrance theme hits. The small, seemingly harmless fish flops down the ramp and into the ring. Announcer, the following contest is a loser leaves town match. Introducing first from the depths of the sea, Magikarp. Woody looks around, seeking sympathy from the crowd, but he knows there's no way out. The bell rings and the match begins. Match 6, loser leaves town match, Woody versus Magikarp. Woody, despite his exhaustion, starts strong, easily dominating the hapless Magikarp. He tosses the fish around the ring, hitting it with stomps and slams. Jim Ross, Woody is taking out all his frustrations on Magikarp tonight. Dude, this is like a total mismatch. Woody lifts Magikarp for a suplex, but suddenly the arena lights flicker and a blinding flash engulfs the ring. When the light fades, Magikarp has evolved into Gyarados. Jim, oh my god, Magikarp has evolved into Gyarados. Polyshore, no way, bro. This just got real. Gyarados roars, towering over Woody, who looks up in horror. The powerful Pokemon unleashes a devastating Hyper Beam, sending Woody crashing to the mat. The referee counts to 3 and the match is over. Result, Magikarp wins by pinfall. Woody leaves town. Post-match, Gyarados roars in victory as the crowd is left in shock. Woody, barely conscious, struggles to his feet, trying to argue with Freddy. Woody, this isn't fair. You can't do this to me. Freddy steps into the ring, smirking. Fair? Life isn't fair, Woody. You lost, and now you're out. Pack your bags and hit the road. The crowd watches as Woody, defeated and dejected, is escorted out of the arena by security. The camera captures his final moments in the 1412 wrestling ring as he looks back one last time before disappearing behind the curtain. What a shocking turn of events. Woody is gone from 1412 wrestling. Totally harsh, man. Totally harsh. The segment ends with Gyarados celebrating in the ring, a symbol of unexpected triumph, as Freddy Krueger's laughter echoes through the arena. The show cuts to a commercial break, leaving the audience stunned and eager for more chaos to unfold. Segment 8. Back from commercial break, Vince Russo stands in the ring, microphone in hand, the crowd booing loudly. Yo, cut the music. I'm from New York, the greatest city in the world, bro. And you know what? You fans don't care about wrestling, bro. You just want entertainment. And that guy, Dave Meltzer, he doesn't know what he's talking about, bro. He's a mark. Tonight, I'm going to show you what real wrestling looks like, bro. Kurt Angle's music hits, and he makes his entrance, looking focused and ready for competition. Next, Owen Hart's music plays, and the crowd erupts in cheers as he confidently walks to the ring. Announcer, the following contest is a triple threat match. Introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kurt Angle and his opponents from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Owen Hart, and finally from New York City, New York, Vince Russo. Match 7, Kurt Angle versus Owen Hart versus Vince Russo. The bell rings, and the match begins with Angle and Hart immediately showcasing their technical prowess, trading holds and counters in a display of pure wrestling skill. Russo tries to get involved, but both Angle and Hart take turns knocking him out of the ring. Jim Ross. Angle and Hart are putting on a clinic here tonight. Dude, Russo's just getting tossed around like a rag doll. Angle and Hart continue their back and forth, each gaining near falls. Russo tries to interfere again, but gets caught in an Angle slam. Angle goes for the cover, but Hart breaks it up. The match continues with Angle and Hart exchanging suplexes and submissions, keeping the crowd on the edge of their seats. As the match reaches its climax, Angle sets up for another Angle slam on Russo, but Hart quickly rolls Angle up from behind, catching him off guard. Announcer, here is your winner, Owen Hart. Post-match, Owen Hart grabs a microphone, still catching his breath from the intense match. Owen Hart, I told you I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And now I'm coming for the sword fighting championship. Lady Gaga, you're next on my list. As Hart drops the microphone and celebrates, Dave Meltzer suddenly rushes out from the back, attempting to attack Russo. However, in his haste, he trips over the edge of the stage, crashing to the floor below. The crowd gasps as Meltzer holds his arm in pain, clearly injured.
Good God Almighty.
Meltzer's taken a nasty fall. That's gotta hurt, bro. EMTs rush to Meltzer's aid, helping him onto a stretcher and carrying him backstage as the camera captures the stunned reactions of the fans. The chaos continues to unfold as the show heads to another commercial break, leaving the audience in suspense. This night just keeps getting crazier, folks. Stay tuned for more action. The screen fades to black, promising more unpredictable events as 1412 wrestling rolls on. Segment 9, main event, 1412 championship match. Mike Tyson versus Vegeta versus Bars in a triple threat ladder match. The arena is electrified with anticipation as the competitors make their entrances. Vegeta is first, his Saiyan armor gleaming under the lights as he strides confidently to the ring. Bars follows, looking determined and furious. Finally, the 1412 champion, Mike Tyson, makes his way to the ring, receiving a massive ovation from the crowd. Announcer, the following contest is a triple threat ladder match for the 1412 championship. Introducing first, from Planet Vegeta, Vegeta. From the depths of chaos, Bars, and from Brooklyn, New York, the reigning and defending 1412 champion, Iron Mike Tyson. The bell rings and the match begins with all three men immediately going at each other. Tyson uses his knockout power to floor Vegeta with a quick combination, but Bars tackles Tyson, sending both men crashing to the mat. Vegeta quickly recovers, using his Saiyan strength to throw Bars out of the ring. Jim Ross: "Good God Almighty, this match is already out of control." Pauly Shore: "Totally insane, dude." Vegeta sets up a ladder in the middle of the ring and starts to climb, but Tyson recovers and yanks him off, delivering a brutal uppercut. Bars slides back into the ring, wielding another ladder, and smashes it into Tyson's back, sending the champion to the mat. Vegeta and Bars exchange blows, each trying to gain the upper hand. The match continues with all three competitors trading high-impact moves and near falls. Tyson delivers a devastating punch to Bars, sending him flying into the ropes. Vegeta capitalizes, hitting Tyson with a powerful Big Bang attack, but Tyson rolls out of the ring to avoid being pinned. Jim Ross: "Tyson showing his resilience, but Vegeta's not letting up." Bars recovers and throws Vegeta into a ladder propped in the corner, then climbs another ladder set up in the center of the ring. Just as Bars reaches for the championship, Tyson climbs the opposite side and the two exchange punches at the top. Vegeta, showing incredible strength, pushes the ladder over, sending both men crashing to the mat. With all three competitors down, the crowd is on their feet, chanting and cheering. Vegeta is the first to stir, setting the ladder back up and beginning his ascent. Bars, barely able to stand, manages to pull Vegeta down, and the two brawl once more. Tyson, showing incredible determination, climbs the ladder once again and retrieves the championship. Here is your winner and still 14-12 champion, Mike Tyson. Post-match, Tyson celebrates with the title, but his victory is short-lived. Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake storm the ring, ambushing Tyson and beating him down. Hogan grabs a microphone and cuts a promo. Hulk Hogan: "Tyson, you think you're the champ? You're nothing, brother. I want my title shot, and I'm taking you down." Suddenly, Scott Steiner's music hits, and he heads to the ring with his rabid tigers. Steiner delivers a belly-to-belly suplex to Beefcake and then grabs the microphone. Scott Steiner: "Hogan, you fat piece of trash. This is my ring now." The chaos continues as Jeff Jarrett comes out, once again throwing boiled eggs at Bars. Bars loses his mind and attacks Jarrett, sending him crashing into the barricade. As the brawl intensifies, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, and Topanga make their entrance, casting a spell that sets the ring on fire. The flames shoot up and the crowd goes wild as the show descends into chaos. Jim Ross: "Folks, this has been one of the wildest nights in 14-12 wrestling history. Good night and see you next time." Current champions: World Champion Mike Tyson, Tag Team Champions Scott Steiner's Tigers, Competitive Eating Champion vacant due to Tyrannosatan's interference, Laser Gun Surfing Battle Champion Psychro, Divas Champion Lady Gaga, Sword Fighting Champion Lady Gaga.